ladies and gentlemen, making his way from Impact Wrestling, the challenger here for our Prestige Championship match, Chris Bay, a fantastic individual that has made his presence felt in the X Division at Impact Wrestling, and he has stepped in. The ultimate finesser.
Yeah, he is.
And finesse is the perfect adjective.
And we have talked a lot about the.
I love that jacket. I got to get your jacket guy's name.
I don't know if you would wear it quite as well. I don't know if it would sit quite as well on you, sir. We've talked a lot tonight about the stars of AML wrestling going against stars from all over the world, and how evenly matched some of these opponents and some of these guys are. This one is going to be not just good, this one is going to be great.
Yeah, this is going to be one of those where it's like NFL teams, when the calendar for the next year comes out, there's opponents that they circle, right?
Yeah.
Ones that they look forward to, ones that they are just, this is going to be a knockdown, drag-out brawl. When this matchup was advertised, it was originally supposed to be Leo Rush, right? Like, when this
Oh,
match was announced, everybody was like, yeah.
Oh, that's the one.
This is still the match, right? Some people get disappointed, I don't get to watch so-and-so, but like, they were still like, okay, yeah, it's not dropped any.
If you're disappointed in this one, stay home.
Yeah, Chris Bay.
These two boys are about to put in some work.
Chris Bay is the ultimate, like, if you're going to find somebody to replace somebody, this was about a perfect matchup that we can ask for. Timmy Lou Retton taking his newly won AML Wrestling Prestige Championship, putting it on the line here at Confrontation. And, Timmy has been on a tear lately, but still has a chip on his shoulder.
And what an ovation for the Prestige Champion. He is always ready.
You could almost say he's infinitely ready.
That's true.
Oh, look at that. Not even paying Tommy Thomas any mind. Oh, he's just in the front row, man.
Fine, that's always served me well for what it's worth.
Yeah, well, don't say that too loud. We've slowly seen the evolution of Timmy Lou Retton here over the last couple of years, and especially post-pandemic. And this guy, he took the time off, got in some of the best shape of his life, and, he had a cardio tank before. Oh, gosh. Infinitely better. See what I did there?
I do, and look at these two amazing professional wrestlers
The
staring
following
down.
contest will be scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit, and it will be for the AML Wrestling Prestige Championship. Here are the rules of the match. A time limit draw equals an automatic rematch. The title can change hands on a countout or DQ. And the Prestige Champion can trade the title for a match with the AML Champion at his choosing. Introducing first, the challenger from the Bay Area, AVA. He weighed in at 171 pounds, the ultimate finesser, Chris Bay. And his opponent from Raleigh, North Carolina, he weighed in at ready. He is the current AML Wrestling Prestige Champion, the infinite Timmy Lou Retton.
Josh, there is a big fight feel in this building. Two men that have tremendous respect for each other, two men that have tremendous respect from everyone in this arena, and quite frankly, and this is not hyperbole, two of the finest professional wrestlers you will see anywhere on this planet. We are privileged to bring you this championship bout. And Josh, there's a big fight feel in this building.
Yeah, hyperbole. Yep, none of that hyperbole. Super Bowl. Oh, you know what that means, that big game. That big game, right? Big game here. Prestige Championship. As our ring announcer, Perry Thompson, stated, rules are a little different in a Prestige Championship match. Time limit draw, challenger gets an automatic rematch. Huge, because that takes away some of the champion's advantage. Count out or disqualification. Title changes hands. Takes care of the rest of the champion's advantage. And Chris Bay just took away the rest of it right there. It was like
A little bit of disrespect, quite frankly.
Yeah.
You know, while this event kind of is AML wrestling stars versus stars from all over, we've seen a lot of sportsmanship. We've seen a lot of handshaking. But Chris Bay not quite reciprocating that same respect to Timmy Lou.
You know, it's funny. You see it in sports all the time. You've got the guys that, they don't do the trash talk. You've got the Marvin Harrisons. You've got the John Stocktons, right? And then you get the guys that are nothing but trash talk. Dennis Rodman, Terrell Owens, Chad Ochocinco, right? But they all have one thing in common, Brad. They're elite athletes.
Yes, they
and
are.
these two are no different. No different. And look at Chris Bay's back. That dude is jacked.
Yeah, this one, again, not being hyperbolic, there's virtually no way this one doesn't deliver. We've got two of the finest in all the
look
world.
at that. Very nice. Some gymnast function there.
Yeah, Timmy Lou with that low center of gravity, he's putting in an awkward angle on that side headlock, something you don't see very often.
Yeah, not often at all. Timmy Lou at one point was the only gymnast in professional wrestling, and at some point he kind of got rid of that, turned up the seriousness, and he's our Prestige champion right now.
Absolutely ended the title reign of the longest reigning champion in the history of our organization. Colby Carino, 511 days as the Prestige champion.
That man bad. Look at that. Ooh, suckered him in a little bit there.
Caught him in the guts.
Right in the gut. Oh, got him that time. Didn't work the first time, did the second.
Damn, both these guys are slick, quick, and precise.
You know, we were talking about the differences in a Prestige Championship match and, taking away the champion's advantage. Oh! Woo! Lord!
We're going to have to make our points quickly because these two are going to move like lightning.
Well, that's what I was trying to do. I was like, well, they're down on the mat. Let's go ahead and get it in, right? But, it changes the way you approach it. The feeling out period in these wrestling matches are a little bit differently. It's a little bit different. And I think Chris Bay right now, he's kind of reeling a little bit. Maybe underestimated Timmy Lou. I mean, I wouldn't think so, but tumble, Timmy, tumble.
I wouldn't think he underestimated him. I would think, if anything, it's a head game. He wants Timmy Lou to think he underestimated him.
Man, I want you to think that I think that you didn't think I thought about.
Woo! Standing shooter! Cover! Only got two.
But, a lot of champions will go into a championship match and be like, look, if I can get to the time limit, I keep the championship. Ooh, I get in trouble. I get counted out. Doesn't happen. Ooh, I get in trouble. I swing a chair. None of that happens here. You have to straight up, as the champion or the challenger, straight up win.
Well, it's just like you were talking about as far as professional sports earlier. You can't run out of bounds in a Prestige title match.
Yeah, you can't kneel and run out the clock.
Absolutely. These strategies that are present in every pro sport, the Prestige title rules negates all of them, and the challenger may have just negated the champion's face in the canvas.
I like that. Gonna get him in a cover. There we go.
Two.
I noticed he didn't. High pressure on the shoulders, but he left that right one free. And Timmy Lou used it to kick out. I like it. I'm sorry, I've known Timmy Lou since literally year one in the business, and to watch the growth of this young man and to see him carry this AML Wrestling Prestige Championship. Now, come on, Chris.
Yeah, Chris Bay's getting a little frustrated here, going to the throat.
Oh, look, he's arguing, saying I was on his collarbone, but James Hunter said, I've been around the block a few times.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of trapezius holds in my day. That didn't look like one of them.
Good anatomy. I like it.
Not up in here.
Challenger now controlling the champion, swing and a miss. So evenly matched, sunset flip!
Gets out of it.
And wouldn't that have been interesting if Timmy Lou Retton had won tonight with a sunset flip?
Yep. Usually backslides pretty quick, or maybe they fight a little bit, but Chris Bay said, not today, buddy.
Yeah, the upper body strength cover. Oh, I like Chris Bay putting the forearm right over the face and the chin and the jaw of the champion.
Yeah.
It's that little extra oomph.
Yeah, that little bit of extra marinara in the sauce. You know, like.
Chris Bay setting up the champion. Taking a long time, though. Damn, but he stuck him with it.
That was like a hoop baller type move there.
Got him in the back of the head.
Come on, get down.
Timmy Lou
Get down.
is on Dream Street. Heads up. Boom. Beautiful flying clothesline. Turn the man inside out.
Yeah, it did, literally.
Cover. 2. And no serve.
I mean, he was in a ball. He was in a pretzel right there. Caught him right across the chest, the collarbone, and James Hunter checking on him right there.
We talked a lot tonight about the similarities between some of these opponents. Timmy Lou Retton, as we talked about earlier, 500 days is the AML Wrestling, one half of the AML Wrestling World Tag Team Champions. They held that championship in 2019 into 2020. At the same time, Chris Bay was the FSW champion out of Las Vegas, 366 days as champion.
You know, a lot of people get us and them confused. It's funny, I get messages all the time, and I'm like, no, they're in Vegas. We're in North Carolina. But yeah, great group. I've learned to become real familiar with them. Fantastic organization. And then, of course, Chris Bay coming to us, most recently, notably, Impact Wrestling. And
Impact Wrestling X Division champion back in August of last year, August of 2020. I wonder if it weighs on the mind of someone like Chris Bay, who was X Division champion, in the era of closed set tapings for Impact Wrestling.
Right.
He did not get to carry that championship out into an arena full of fans like we have here tonight.
Yes, sir.
He did not get to hold that championship over his head in front of 500 or 600 screaming people like he will get to do if he wins the championship tonight. I wonder if that weighs on somebody in a situation like that.
Yeah, and several professional wrestlers have talked about it over the last year and a half, that some of those moments are maybe a little watered down because they don't get that immediate reaction. They got to wait 30 minutes on social media or whatever. But
stretching the champ out though, that gymnastics background is not helping him right now.
the flexibility in the legs a little bit maybe, but that right arm, buddy, and that rib cage, those latissimus dorsi, those
I had some of that with
intercostal
one time.
Those intercostal muscles that help you breathe, definitely taking a toll here, but look at that, there he goes. Uses the crowd, gets himself up.
But over. Boy, I tell you, this is my first time seeing Chris Bay live and in person. He swings every shot with just fire. He swings for the fences on every shot.
And that's what you got to do, baby. Oh my gosh, speaking of swinging for the fences, that's a home run right there. That's over the Green Monster.
Yeah, but Timmy's still got to, he's got to get his wits about him. You see him looking out to this crowd, 500 plus strong here in Moxville, North Carolina, but the champion's got to keep moving forward. We have talked about the rules of the Prestige title. He has no champion's advantage. He must press forward if he wants to walk out of here still the Prestige champion.
Laying him in there, laying him. Not hitting him once and then trying to pin him, hitting him 2 or 3 times.
And of course, that Prestige title is a golden ticket to a shot at the AML Wrestling Championship. And imagine, if you will, a situation on a night like tonight where someone like a Chris Bay, who is not on the full-time roster, captures that Prestige Championship and then goes on to capture the AML Wrestling Championship. You want to talk about being guaranteed future bookings.
Yeah, Brian Hawks would be in fits, man. But, that's the way the game is played. That's the way the cookie crumbles. That, that's a chance you take.
Oh, boy. Woo! Standing moonsault just crushed him on the floor. Oh, body-to-body contact.
Look, we're starting to have events in front of live crowds again. You get you a ticket, front row, AML Wrestling. You may have an AML Wrestling superstar in your lap.
May have Tommy Thomas in your lap, actually.
Or blocking your view.
Cover. 2. No, sir.
I think he heard me. Chris Bay pleading. No. It had to have been a 3. Oh, Jimmy's starting to feel it. Well, is he pointing to the top? Is he kind of...
Well, there may be nobody on the roster who is as comfortable on the top rope as Timmy Lou Retton.
Oh, Chris Bay, I think, might have done his homework. Knows what happens if Timmy Lou Retton gets up top. Hanging onto that ankle for dear life. A couple shots to the chin will get that. Oh, look at that. Wait a minute. A little bit of playing possum, maybe. Timmy Lou's up, flipping.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
You caught him twitching on the ground. Chris Bay suckered him in and drop kicked him right in the face.
That could have been Chris Bay's chest, but instead...
Oh! 2, no, sir! But it does not get very much closer than that. The challenger needs to maintain his composure.
No, wait, that was a 2?
That was a 2.
I closed my eyes. I knew that was it. Timmy kicked out. Look at him.
Look at Timmy Lou Retton, though. On the canvas is the champion.
And the fans are telling Chris Bay ringside after he lost his absolute mind. 2.
Chris Bay's got to keep moving forward, though. He cannot be distraught by what did not happen. He still has a fight here and a match to win, quite frankly.
Yeah, you got to forget it. Throw it and forget it. Ooh, caught him. Ties him up like a pretzel. What in the world? Oh, yeah. I see. Oh, countered out of it. Usually ends it in a backbreaker. Oh, I'm surprised there aren't teeth in the front row, Brad. Look at that. Timmy on them wobbly legs.
Woo! Need him right in the face.
I can't say what we used to call it back in my day, but Timmy was on Dream Street.
Oh, man, these two are so evenly matched. They both had the same idea. Oh, they both had the same idea again.
Yeah.
Who's going to get the backslide? Somebody dropped to their knees. Yes, Timmy Lou has done it. Shoulders are down. No, sir. Oh, boy.
Oh, has he got him up? Is he going to be able to hit it? Yes!
Good Lord, into the backbreaker. That will jar your whole freaking body.
Yes, sir. Right into the shoulder blades. Get him, Timmy. There you go. 1, 2.
No.
Just able to get that shoulder up. Bay is still Bay. Right here at Confrontation in Knoxville, North Carolina. Oh, my goodness. You know, we're not at the timekeeper's table, so I don't know how much time is left. You watching at home, you can watch the little clock down at the
that's right.
time.
That's right. Prestige has got that time limit. I'm not sure if even the champion is aware of it.
I mean, the bell could ring at any minute, but
absolutely.
Timmy's going up top. Chris is stirring, but he might be in the danger zone.
Moonsault, got nothing.
Yep,
flip
down
through.
the way again.
Woo! C4. Timmy Lou must strike now if he wants to hold on to the Prestige title. Time is of the essence. Woo! Double stomped him in the guts. Cover. And he holds on to the Prestige Championship. What a match.
Is still the AML Wrestling Prestige Champion, Timmy Lou Retton.
Man, what a match. What a contest. Timmy Lou Retton put his heels through Chris Bay's sternum. Hang on to that championship, but oh my goodness, we've talked about the contrast in styles, but we've also talked about the similarities in styles and competitors. Oh my goodness. Wow. What a matchup there. Look at that, a nod of approval from Chris Bay.
Absolutely, this is another one that we could run back in any arena in the country. AML Wrestling, bringing you some of the finest professional wrestlers in all the land. And we are so honored to have so many of these amazing athletes here with us tonight at Confrontation. Timmy Lou Retton, representing the home team of AML Wrestling, leaves still with the Prestige Championship. championship in his hand.